So you say there are four?
There are four areas in
Yes.
e-service learning. What we did is we have four different hybrids. We first of all talk about our traditional service learning. Traditional service learning has been face-to-face, where if I am studying to be a teacher, I might be directly in the school. Well, we can do that, but we also can enhance that with different parts of technology. So maybe students would email their mentor back and forth. What I'm finding, though, in a lot of cases is that the students' knowledge of technology is actually higher than what some of the researchers are, and the students went to use the phones over any kind of website or email. I mean, they do Snapchat, or they do Twitter, or they're texting one another. And they text me as well, so I'm learning a whole new language through text. But that would be the traditional, the hybrid one.
Yeah.
The hybrid two is where you're still doing things face-to-face, but you're doing the service online. And that would be very similar to what we were doing in New Orleans, where even though we were here face-to-face, we were doing the service online with the students. A hybrid three is now, it's where you change where you're doing things. With a hybrid three, you're teaching online, but your service is within the community of where your organization might be. So let's say, for example, at Hamlin, where I teach, I would be teaching an online class, but I wanted my students to provide service. And I could have the local community around Hamlin in St. Paul be the area where students would be providing service. That's the three. And then four is where both your service and your instruction is online. And so you're teaching an online course, plus you have them providing some kind of service online. And my colleague, Leora Waldner, does a wonderful job of this, where she has her students, they are working on various marketing proposals, and they have the students actually do service by writing marketing proposals for new businesses within their community. And also, as they're learning about marketing, their Marketing 101 class, or whatever that might be, that entire class is online. Okay. So you have the content and the service online. So those are the four different areas we have with e-service learning.
That's fascinating. That's fascinating.
Well, it's wonderful to have the four different areas, but it's also, it can be daunting trying to figure out where you are and what you want to do. So first you have to decide what is it that you want to teach, and what kind of service is going to be most beneficial for your students to get that experience. And more importantly, how will the community and community partners benefit from that service?